my first video to be all, you know, super beat face and all that other jazz, but we just gonna skip that. We gonna save that for another video. It's not so serious, okay? So let me just go ahead and jump into this story time, because that's exactly what this is. I know I look all busted and raggedy, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. So this is the story about the time that I tried to date online. Like, not really date online, but you know how you meet people on Instagram? It was one of those little situations, and it did not pan out how I wanted it to. It did not work at all. So there was this guy. I'm not going to tell his name because, you know, for the sake of anybody he might be trying to date, even though he's still stalking me because he's crazy. We met, I want to say, like, the end of May, early June. It was the end of May, because, anyway. So, yeah, we met at the end of May. We were talking. Everything was casual and cute, right? Mind you, he was in my DM maybe like 2 or 3 times prior to this, this time that I'm actually like, okay, like, let me just give him a shot, right? So he's been hitting me up for literally months, maybe a year already, asking me like, are you single? I keep saying no, because at the time I was like in relationships, whatever, trying to have like potential relationships, trying to date. So this one time I just so happened to not be in a relationship, and I regret it, okay? Let me tell you why. Because this man is crazy. So he goes and acts like all super regular and casual, and like everything's all good, like he really cares about stuff that I talk about, stuff that I do. I should have known, though, from the rip, like off rip, that he didn't care, because anytime I told him something, he'd be like, oh, okay, but then turn around like maybe a week later and ask me the same exact thing. So I'd be like, yo, you got a memory problem, like, what's really good, like, what's tea? But he was like, no, I'm fine, I just forgot that you said that. I'm like, you just don't listen when I talk. So that was red flag number 1. So I should have listened, but I didn't. And so then after that, we met. I just try to overlook that. I'm like, okay, whatever. People are human. Wrong. I don't know what he is. Like, that was not the move. I should have just left, right? So we start planning for our first date, guys. We started planning for this date. It was going to be somewhere super public, because I ain't with that, because you ain't about to rape me, kill me. Like, I'm not about to get kidnapped, come up missing, be like R. Kelly in a sex slave. Now, I'm not doing any of that. No, thank you. She didn't sign up for it. So I was like, we're going to be super public. Like, just do something like, let's go get some ice cream. Like, something, you know, cheesy. So that was what the date was going to be. Like, we're going to go out for ice cream and just chill, hang out, catch up. Like, I said catch up like we knew each other. Hold up. Get to know each other and, you know, just do regular stuff that you would do on the first date. And so I was like, okay, he's one of those guys that has a lot of followers on Instagram and all throughout his social media, because he was into like fitness and posing and modeling and all that, whatever he does. And I didn't mind it until this new Sarah app came out. I don't know how to say it, like Sarah with the AH, extra AH at the end. Anyway, I'm gonna call it Sarah. But this Sarah app came out, and it's a whole bunch of like anonymous comments and questions, etc. And usually the thing that was trending on Instagram was for you to screenshot it and then answer the questions. I was never the one to like answer the questions or screenshot it. I was just like I just tell people like, ask me anything. So people would ask me stuff, but I would never like put it all over my page and answer all these ridiculous things. I just want to know and respond in the comments. If you're dating somebody, would you, well, not even dating, like if you're potentially dating somebody, would you, for one, put crazy stuff on your post, on your Instagram page or your Twitter or social media, whatever, and then respond crazy knowing that this person follows you, sees you, like all that jazz? Would you still do it and then try to cover it up like, well, are we together? Well, are we dating? Like, no, like, that boils my blood when somebody says like, well, we're not even dating, we're just in the talking phase. No, the talking phase is for you to kind of get a preview of what your relationship is going to be like. And my relationship, I did not plan on it being like a whole bunch of extra little floozy people running around trying to take my man from me. We ain't doing that. We're not doing that. I'm not about that life. So we had a whole place. Like, I tried to bring it to his attention. He tried to brush it off like, There's nothing going on there. It's just apps. It's just internet. It's just social media. It's funny to me. And I said, well, it's not funny to me. So it's like every time we try to set up a date, something would happen and it would just not work out the way I wanted to. And I would cancel the date and I want to talk to him, etc. And so that was the same thing that happened then. And so I was like, no, I don't want to talk to you. So I'm getting ready to go to work. I'm just sitting in my car. And I'm just like, I can't talk to him no more. I just can't do it. So I text him. I'm like, you know, it's been real. Like, I know I'm kind of crappy for texting, but hey, we haven't even met in person, so I don't really feel too bad. Like, the furthest we got to meeting face to face was like Skype, because Sketchy, he don't have an iPhone, so, and he wouldn't switch. He wouldn't switch either. Anyway, so he would talk to me on Skype all the time, and I'd just be like, alright, whatever, like, I'm not going to meet you in person, because he started to get on my nerves, for one, about social media. And then once I started telling him I didn't want to talk to him, he started to creep me out, like, extremely. So that's when I got on my little blocking spree. I'm just going through all my social apps, like, just block him out for everything that I have him on. This man, I blocked him from my phone, put him on D&D, just did everything. It was seal proof, y'all. Like, there was no way that he could have gotten in contact with me. But then he started texting me from another number, and I blocked that number. And then he called me from like 3-4 different numbers, and I blocked those too. And then he just wouldn't stop with the numbers. He wouldn't stop. So I text him, I unblock his original number, and I'm like, you gotta stop this madness. Like, this is not cool. Like, you borderline stalkerish. Actually, no, you are being a stalker. And he was like, I know, but it's because I want to talk to you. I said, well, I don't want to talk to you. So respect it, right? Just respect the fact that you're like, whose man is this? Somebody come get him. Like, you're a waste man. And so he didn't want to understand that. And so I kept blocking him. And then the only reason why I'm in front of this camera right now looking like this is because I just got a freaking Twitter notification saying that he wanted to follow me. Like, he started following me, and I just, like, I'm shook because I blocked him off of Twitter already. And so he made a new account with, like, a whole new set of followers just to follow me back. That creeped me out so bad, y'all understand. Like, and I blocked him off of social media sites that we didn't even have together yet. I just found him on it and blocked him just in case, because he was still trying to message me. He was trying to DM me. He would try to get on Twitter and DM me. He would try to, like, do all this stuff, texting me from different numbers. He was like, hey, ooh, I said his name. Hey, this is so-and-so. Dang, I was gonna. He would, like, I don't know who you are. Like, bro, I already know who you are. Like, it's whatever. But I don't recommend dating on social media sites, and it's just not the move. If you can help it, like, just really stay away, because I don't recommend. Like, it's a no for me, dog. Like, it's a no for me. So if you like this story time, give it a thumbs up, like it, share it, subscribe to my channel, and also follow me on all of my social sites, because I will see you if you're watching. I'm gonna call you guys girlfriends, because this was girl talk. Okay, bye guys.